Hey, you guys, this is take two because when I tried to do this earlier, it did not work. Although it wasn't this, it was definitely user error. So today we are going to be talking about brand colors, and I'm going to show you all a free tool on how to brand your business. If you've watched this earlier, then you don't have to watch it again. It's the same information, but I actually can get into the website this time. Just a little bit about me. I have a big background in business. I started decorating cookies about 7 years ago. Before that, I was a sales rep for American Greetings. I have a degree from Virginia Tech in clothing and textiles. I worked in sales management and I worked as an art teacher, but I have a lot of knowledge about color and about graphic design. And so I thought that I would share with you all some of the knowledge that I have. But first, let's have a little dance party. Get in the mood, right? I don't know about where you all live, but it is ugly here in Kentucky. So we got to do what we can, right? We got to do what we can to get in a better mood. So for me, that's music. Okay, we can stop because you all can't hear me. I would love to know where you are listening from. I would love to know if you decorate cookies. If you're a member of the Cheerful Box, please tell me that. That would be awesome. But let's get started. I'm using StreamYard because that way I can share my screen, which I think is super duper cool. One of the things that's important if you have a business, or even if you don't have a business, this is a really fun thing to play around with, is branding and choosing your colors. And for some people, that is really overwhelming because you don't even know where to start. So I'm going to share with you, if you go to canva.com, there is a great thing, that a great article called How to Choose Your Brand Colors. And that can be a great starting off point. It talks about different colors and how those colors can change your mood and how your business is perceived. And it's really interesting to see why some of the businesses chose the colors that they chose. And that can help you determine what colors you want to choose for your brand. Um, my main colors for my brand, you can probably guess, are green right there. And it's funny because when I chose green, it was because I love the color green. I love it. I'm a big gardener. I love plants. I love the outdoors. And I thought, that's just a good color for me. But also, green is trustworthy. It's a trustworthy and reliable color. So, of course, that's good for a business. But green also means growth. And because I teach people how to decorate cookies and I want to help them grow along their cookie decorating journey, I thought green's the perfect color. So, I have green. What other colors do I choose to go along with it? You can use several different websites or programs. The best one is Canva. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm thinking about doing a Canva masterclass. It would probably be, I don't know, it's not going to be very expensive. But I'm thinking about doing that. So if that's something that you would be interested in, let me know in the comments. I'm trying to decide whether I have enough time to do that, but I love Canva. I could not live without it. But to be able to do the branding program, you have to do the paid version. So I don't want to show you all that today in case you do not have the paid version of Canva. Another great program that you can use if you have an iPad is Procreate. That's another great place to choose your colors. But if you don't have an iPad and you don't have Procreate, then you're thinking, okay, what do I use? So our next option is a program called Coolors, and it's Coolors. I always use it on my phone. I've never used it on the computer until today. So when I tried going live earlier, I had to log in, and I don't know if are you all like me? Tell me, can you remember your passwords? because you can forget it. I cannot remember my passwords, so that didn't work out too well. And it took me quite a while to get in, and it was just my Apple ID, but I can never remember that stuff. So I've got it all situated so I can do that today. Now, since this is the beginning, I want to tell you something really important. Come back tomorrow because I'm going to have an amazing giveaway. Super excited about this. I think that word super excited is overused now that I use it, but I am really excited because there's a couple different companies that I've worked with. I think it's something that everybody's going to really, really love, especially if you are a cookie decorator. You are going to love it. So let's go over. Let me get my phone on so I can make sure that you all see the same thing that I see. While I'm doing that, tell me if you are a cookie decorator and if you do it for fun or if you have your own business. I would love to know that. I'm always curious to know about that. And if you have a business, what's the name of your business so that we can all support each other? So let me go over. Here we go. It worked. So here is the coolers. And I'm going to go over to the website so that I can see it just a little bit better. It's free. It does have different ads on it. You can do the paid version and then you don't have to worry about the ads, which is, a nice thing, but I honestly don't think you need the paid version. Now, this palette is 5 colors. I think that that's a good starting place. You can change that up and have more colors, but I think 5 is a good place to start. Now, you might not have any clue, or you might know, like me, okay, I want to kind of start out with the green. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push the space bar until I find a green that I like. And I really like this green here on the left-hand side. Excuse me. Now I can do a couple different things when I see that green. One, I can click this lock button, which means that when I push the space bar again, that color will not change, but the app will show me colors that coordinate with it. That's one thing I can do. Another thing is I can just save the color so that I can reference it later if I like it, but I'm not exactly sure. This is really handy too. I can push this little square and it'll show me shades of that color. So maybe I want it a little bit darker. And I actually like that much better. That's more similar to the brand that I have. Now, once I've picked that color, what I can do is I can then push the space bar and I can choose, whoops, hold on. Oh, let me go back. I forgot to lock it. So I'm just going to keep pushing it. I could have used the back arrow, but I'm not sure if that would work because this is being streamed. So let's just do it again. So now I like this color. I'm going to lock it. Now I'm going to choose another color. And I always like to choose a darker version and then a lighter version. So look how pretty this pistachio is right next to it. I'm just going to choose that. So I'm going to lock that one. Then I love this. You also want to have 2 to 3 neutral colors. So I think that this is an awesome neutral color. I like this whole palette. But let's say I don't like it. Okay, I know I like these 2 green colors, so I've locked these, but I don't like the rest of these. I'm going to continue pushing the space bar. And the next color that I'm looking for is going to be a neutral. So let's see if I can find a neutral that I like. And this is not set in stone. Once you have these, you can play around with them and you can decide, oh, I don't really like those. You can completely start over. But I love this because it actually gives you ideas on coordinating colors. So I'm going to go a little bit faster. I'm looking, black. We need to have a color. We need to have a dark color for text and things. So I'm just going to choose black. So I've locked that. Light gray. Love that. Perfect. And then I need one more color, like as an accent color. So let me choose. Now that looks like food, right? Because of the orange and the green, especially if you use red too, because it's ketchup colored and green's lettuce. But that's too bright. I'm not digging that. So I'm gonna keep pushing this until I find, okay, I like this. I like two kind of neutral colors, a darker color, and then a green. Or maybe I mean, you could spend all day on this. Maybe I do want like a brighter color, like a red, something crazy like that. But you get the gist on how you do that, right? Now, once you find the palette, that's pretty too. Once you find the palette that you like, you can actually save it up here. And then you can say Facebook live palette. Now that's awesome. Now I'm going to show you another thing that you can do. This is brand new. If you like, let me start from the beginning. If you have a picture on your computer and you love it and you want your brands to coordinate with that picture, it looks like they've added this in. So let's play with this. And the way I would find pictures is if I loved green, I would go on to Pinterest and I would put in green aesthetic and all different greens would come up. I would save that picture and then I could go in here, hit the save button, hit image. Then I'm going to add, oh, it's okay. You can only do that with Pro. Now that's only $3 a month. That's not bad. And then what it will do is it will pull the colors from that image and it will make you a color palette based on that image. That is what I do in Canva all the time. If you're a cookie decorator and you want to make a cookie set and you have an invitation or something that someone has given you and you need to match the colors, that is a great thing to do. Either put it into this coolers for $3 a month or Canva Pro. You have to have Canva Pro, but then you can get your color palette. It's such a useful, helpful thing. So that is all I wanted to show you. Does anybody have any questions? I hope that you got something out of doing this. I have fun teaching, so but I would love to know if you've used this. Has anybody ever used this app before? I've never used it on the computer. I always use it on my phone. But it is a really, really helpful thing. I'm going to try to go live more. I don't mind going live, but for some reason, I just never seem to sit down in front of the computer and do it. So, one of my goals for this year is to go live more and share more information. If you are wanting to improve your cookie decorating skills, then go check out www.cheerfulcutters.com. And that's my website. I have all kinds of cookie cutters. Plus, I have a curated cookie cutter in a kit box that you can purchase that comes right to your door every month. That has the cookie cutters, the clip art, and it also has the step-by-step tutorial. And either the end of February or the 1st of March. I'm so excited about this part. I mean, really, really thrilled. And I'm talking with someone on Friday about how to make it happen. I'm going to do a free class, a master class on doing cookie classes because I've done cookie classes for years and years. I have it down. And my boxes are perfect for that. It takes all the guesswork out. So I cannot wait to do that. Like I said, have a meeting on Friday, and then I will put the information out about how you can sign up to take that class if that's something you've always wanted to do. Cookie classes is the best way to give yourself a raise. And I love teaching cookie classes. It's my absolute favorite thing. It is so, so much fun. And you get to spread that joy to other people. And what is better than that? So thank you for watching part 2. If you were on and you saw part 1, thank you for coming back. If you didn't, then I'm glad you didn't see it because it wasn't very good. This is much better. And let's dance ourselves out of here, shall we? Let me see if I can find that again because I really love that song. Let's see. I think this is it. Inspirational. Still dancing. Turn it up a little bit. Gotta dance, right? I am just here to make after all. Thank you